Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. That one finds the zone, and we're underway from St. Louis.
Wow, just a beautiful back row slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
That's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, left field. Nootbaar sizing this one up and makes the grab. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got it. And there's 2 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. That one outside, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, towing the slab in today's game, Kyle Hendricks. What do we have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And that is out of play. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So up next, Alec Burleson. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Brendan Donovan. Two out, space is empty. Fouled off left side. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soler getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud will handle the catching duties in this one. 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Liberator back to work. And ball one. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2-0. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that's down and away. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Nolan Shanuel digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. d'Arnaud aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Struck him out looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Joe Adell. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Ball. 2 strike.
And that one upstairs.
2 balls. 2 strike.
Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Tim Anderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That misses, and that's ball one.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Angels leave one. They're up 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Nolan Arenado. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Hard hit left side. And they get Arenado for the out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that misses. Ball one. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jordan Walker stands in now and watches strike one. That's a little bit low. On the ground, Rengifo to first. St. Louis goes down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. Angels 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
No.
Just missed. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the go. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Rengifo headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
One down, runner at third. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. On the ground to third, Arenado. Slings to first, out number 2, and another run comes in. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberatore is done, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now Yoan Moncada flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Chris Roycroft, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's outside. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Angels 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Pajes. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Anderson to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs. Base is empty. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Coming home. The relay, safe. It's 4-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now here is Alec Burleson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That clips the corner.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hendricks deals. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Two outs. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hendricks delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Burleson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one laced to center and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone. 1-0. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And that one clips the corner. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. 1 runs in, and it's off the wall. In comes the tying run from first.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nolan Gorman will hit next. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man at second. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ball 3.
In the dirt.
3-0.
Jordan Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Three-1 is on the way. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Arenado around third. He'll score. The Cardinals have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Pedro Pajes now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. To third, Moncada. They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Angels 4. Start of the 4th. Here is Darno. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Struck out looking his first time. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering way upstairs. Darno gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now this is in the air down the line. Walker sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down. And next for LA, Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
And now it's 3-2. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Tim Anderson. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That misses. It's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. At the wall, and it's out of play.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next offering upstairs. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in St. Louis, the batter now, Victor Scott.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips a corner. Runner at first with no outs here.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is down low. Grounder might be 2. Oh, a great flip. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. There's a strike. Win the runner at second with one away. Late swing, foul to the left. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. And that one ripped to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Hendricks done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Soriano.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. There's the strike. Popped up. Anderson. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Gray back to work. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The Cards leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels go quietly there, and the score remains 6-4. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And a strike in there.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Nolan Gorman. He is struck out and he is walked. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On a line, base hit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's going to be Pedro Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Up the middle. Gets it to first. Inning over. So one left for the Cardinals. They're up 6-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Andre Palante.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here is Moncada. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John King preparing to come on if needed. Maton also throwing. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. So here's Darnell with one out. A walk, and he's also singled. And that's outside.
No strike.
The Angels down by a pair, and we're the top half of the sixth. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And it falls. And that keeps the inning going. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Walker makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 4. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next offering is fouled back.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay, who was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Win in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. And that one is inside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Check swing called strike. And that is strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side. Over to first. Two up, two down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 4. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the play, Tim Anderson. And that is out of play.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's downstairs and outside. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. And they take care of Anderson for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Rengifo, 1 for 3. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that drops in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Now one missed. Popped up. Burleson under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz up and loosening in the pen. Slade getting loose as well. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Brendan Donovan digs in now. That's in for a strike. This to third. Rengifo for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Check swing. He held up, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And misses inside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Gorman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Arenado off of first with 2 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. The Cards leave one. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. King in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Clips the corner and the count 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And there's a strike. The tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ripped to first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tate Slade. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Reed Detmers. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Adele makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. High fly ball, shallow right field. Soler gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Two down, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-4.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tate Slade gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Reed Detmers will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Lars Nootbaar. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one missing inside. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
2-2.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, inning over. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Fernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now, Nolan Schanuel. First pitch misses. Moving to the bullpen for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero getting ready to go. Maton warming up as well.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Careful.
Popped up. Win. Puts it away for the out. One down. He's 2 outs away. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first. Now only 1 out remaining. There's Tim Anderson now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Halos down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.